Here we are at the end of the line. Yes, the very last movie review of 2024 is finally here, and I want to thank you guys for joining me on this journey. It's been a great year, a lot of ups and downs, but I appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day, clicking on this video, and every video this entire year. It means a lot. Love you guys for it. That being said, I'll talk about the final movie I'm going to see this year, talk about for the top 10 best and worst list, and that is Nosferatu. Finally got to see it. Let's talk about it. What's going on, my YouTuber subscribers? Hope you guys are having a great post-Christmas and a happy holidays, because the final movie review of my channel is finally here. That is the newest Robert Eggers movie, Nosferatu. The movie about the vampire that, is he Dracula? Is he not Dracula? I don't know the lore. No, it's the newest vampire movie that I just been seeing trailers for it like all fall. Told myself like it was coming out Christmas. Definitely ain't seeing it on Christmas Day, but the day after Christmas, you betcha. Go back to seeing the movie, and how was it? Was it good? This movie as a spooky, supernatural movie, it kills it in that aspect. It was great. Great job in that. Thus, I do have some thoughts. The movie's not perfect, but I will say for a movie that, you know, captures the, you know, the eeriness and the horror gothic vibe that is, I guess, Nosferatu, they crushed it in that aspect. A lot of great swooping shots, a lot of great cinematography. I will say this is definitely the best looking and best acted horror movie I have seen this entire year. Great marks for that. But is it worth you going out of your time to see it amongst the lot of other movies that are out right now? Well, here's the protocols, but I will leave that Nosferatu. I feel like if you are a fan of this director, you probably gonna have a good time that you'll like it. Before like a straight up like, I just want to go to the movie to see a vampire movie. Well, here's what you need to know. Good luck adding in the movie. This movie has a little surprise in the amount of people that was in this movie that crushed it. First of all, Nicholas Hoult. Great, loved him. Just, I see why he's Lex Luthor, because this dude is just an amazing actor. I'm telling you, when he is like trying to play this husband that's like devoted, but not quite like, you know, I believe this horror shit, to fully like being like, death is in my face. Dracula is about to suck the veins, the blood out of my veins and shit. He was scared shitless. I believed that he was great. Also, Lily Rose Depp, she crushed it too as an actress in the movie too. Like, she's playing the wife that's kind of just like, yeah, the bride of Dracula and shit. There were a lot of scenes in the movie where it's like she is just crushing it with the emotions, with the depth, with the conviction of just like this demon is out to get me. Oh my god. And there were moments in the movie where it's like she was one way, just normal, and then she had to flip it 180 and be all possessed with the eyes. Crushed it in that. I was just like, girl, Oscar season. You better be on the list. Oscars. Willem Dafoe this movie too. I didn't know that. Like I said, I went in the movie just like Nosferatu. Suck to me. Who's in it? Great seeing Willem Dafoe just being Willem Dafoe. I love him as that. Also, I didn't know Aaron Taylor Johnson was in this movie too. I was like, Aaron Taylor Johnson. So that was your login. You were like, if I don't crush it, if Craven tanks, which it will, I still got Nosferatu to fall back on. So I'm making my money this fall, no matter what. Go on, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Okay, plot of the movie. What's the movie about, more or less? Okay, this movie takes place in the mid 1800s and stuff like that. And you pretty much just got Nicholas Holt's character who's just pretty much been tasked to go to Transylvania to get this client or whatever, to bring him back to his hometown. But little did you know that this client is actually the Lord of Darkness himself, Nosferatu. Pretty much this whole movie is just you watching the building blocks of Nosferatu slowly infest this town to get its ultimate goal. And yeah, a lot of people are just biting the dust, going insane because of it. That's the movie. Nosferatu's coming to town. That's it. First movie, like I said, it's horror movie. How's the horror? This horror is really good, and not in that. Well, it does have jump scares. It does. Jump scares play second fiddle to the atmosphere of this movie, because this movie is absolutely drop dead gorgeous, spooky. There's so many great shots, so many great horror moments. It just feels like this movie feels like a living video game, rather be like Resident Evil 4. It was great. Resident Evil Village, because there were like movies in a village and shit, but it was great. Many good shots, so many good details, so many just like, this is like cinematic gold. As I said, the acting in the movie is very good. Like I said, the characters, this movie is very character driven, I will say. Like, this movie is really pushing it with the dialogue and the characters and stuff like that, and their interactions and their faith stuff. That was like, okay, that's it. In that aspect, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because this movie is so character-driven, it's so like dialogue-driven, that the horror moments in the movie are kind of spaced evenly apart. That's what I'm saying. This movie is kind of like, you kind of gotta know what you're getting into, because it's not like the traditional, conventional horror movie, more or less. It is like a really like I guess, artsy-fartsy type of horror movie. That's a movie that, like, the critics are going to be like, this was a tour de force, it was great. The cinematography, I loved it. But for your average moviegoer, they're going to be like, well, the movie was kind of long. Oh, there was some pacing issues in it here and there, but I guess overall I didn't mind it because, you know, Nosferatu was scary. Nosferatu, Bill Skarsgard plays him, and I will say I like how they utilize him in the movie because you only got, like, little glimpses of him here throughout, and of course, you know, in the movie, you'll see him full-fledged and shit naked. But Bill Skarsgård did a good job in that. Just the voice of Nosferatu in the movie was just chilling. It was just like, yeah, that's the voice I don't want to hear in my dreams at night. At the end of the day, Nosferatu, I felt like was a pretty decently good horror movie to end off the year. I definitely feel like it was well acted, very well shot. Definitely the most cinematically great-looking horror movie of 2024. Nicholas Hoult, Bill Skarsgård, everyone crushed it. They were great in the movie. The movie's like 2 hours plus long, so again, little bang for your buck. Just know what you like. Overall, for my taste, if you are like a fan of this director, then you're gonna love it. If you're just like the average moviegoer, I think you'll be like, oh, okay, I had a good time with it. Even though the ending was kind of just like, credits in black. Oh well. With that being said, I think I'll say that Nosferatu is definitely an 8 out of 10. Which definitely worth seeing at full admission. Nosferatu, especially in theaters now, you can see it. You're not going to see a type below. Let me know your thoughts on it. Thanks for rocking with me. And next video is going to be the top 10 best and worst movies of the year. Let's have some fun with that. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.